What's the most ridiculous rule in your place of work? Some workplace rules are designed to improve productivity. The following rules appear to have been designed to test how much stupidity employees can tolerate before quitting.
I'm a teacher, so I have a million stupid rules I have to follow. But the worst one is that my performance evaluation is based on student improvement on the STAR literacy test. I teach woodshop.
What the hell?
I imagine they expect you to do a lot of alphabet blocks and word art projects.
At my old job, HR held a meeting to tell us that there was too much swearing on the sales floor. Someone raised their hand and pointed out that swearing is very common in our industry, and that is the way that our customers speak. HR later sent out a memo explaining that swearing should be limited to conversations with clients. It was amazing.
Please only swear when in the presence of a customer. All customers should be greeted with a jolly "what the f is up?" or a chipper "who the f shat on you today, you bastard." Any attempts to not insult or demean our customers will be written up, you, and have a great day.
Somewhere I had the email printed out. I had a crazy shit folder where I kept nutty emails, and that HR memo was definitely one of the best!
I used to work at a place in which my boss implemented a no more than 2 glasses a day water policy.
Nani?
What a cunt. I ignored this rule and complained directly to our CEO, and the matter ended later that day. What was weird, though, was the majority of people actually followed the rule, and some even shopped me up to HR about breaking the rules. I left not long after that because not only was my boss a bellend, but if my colleagues were going to HR over me drinking water, then I obviously couldn't trust them.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get me.
Probably trying to limit bathroom breaks.
I'd bet on some sort of aggregated time-saving effort. Less trips to get water, less small talk, distraction on the way, less bathroom breaks. Sure, it adds up across the board, but damn.
Oh my God! Wow!
Had a workplace time our bathroom breaks and deduct them from our allotted 15-minute breaks or lunch. We had to go see the office manager to get a key to open the restroom. As soon as we left his office, he would start a timer. When you got back, he would stop the timer and tell you how much time you needed to deduct from your lunch or next break. They watched our breaks like a hawk. Also, if you made a mistake, they would stand over you and time you while you fixed it and deduct that from your lunch or breaks. You couldn't bring anything that smells for lunch, and they had no way of heating anything up. I worked out my contract and split.
So if you were constipated and it took you 15 minutes, you had no break?
Yep, or it would cut into your lunchtime. We nicknamed him the Shitter Nazi.
Bruh.
I would troll the hell out of that manager. Just pee in the sink, then go ask for the bathroom key, be gone for 21 seconds, and give the key back. Do this often, confuse the f out of him, while simultaneously interrupting his day 30 times.
Yeah, boy.
Business casual dress code. Even when I work at home, they Skype me to check.
Holy f***, I can't read this. It's so goddamn dumb it makes me mad. Whoever made this rule is a wasteful idiot who has no business being in charge of other people.
My dad told me this one a while back. He used to work for a PR firm. The way he described the office environment, think The Office. But in the 1980s, the company hired a corporate efficiency specialist to come in and improve things. She came in and implemented all kinds of rules, which seemed to follow some sort of caste system. Her philosophy was, the higher your office rank, the more perks you get. Her idea of her number of pictures you are allowed in your cubicle, whether you are allowed to have a potted plant or not. Coffee mugs were only allowed to senior employees. Others had to use paper cups. Being allowed to leave the office for lunch was also considered a perk. Needless to say, a coup soon followed, and she was tossed out on her hinny.
That doesn't sound like it makes anything efficient.
It efficiently lowers staff morale.
Once worked at a place where some mini-boss decided that since UPS trucks don't turn left, we shouldn't either. I don't know or care how well it worked out for UPS, but this was a goddamned ambulance company with a 911 contract. I will turn left if and when I fucking need to turn left. Edit. Follow up. I don't know if UPS trucks turn left or not, or if that is beneficial for them or not, and frankly, I don't care. The point is that mini-boss thought they did, and that was the reasoning he gave. He was an idiot. I did not stay there long.
What am I gonna do?
Well, the on-ramp is a left turn. Looks like we're going northbound instead.
Old job of mine, a warehouse. Our stations were pretty far apart, so when we'd listen to music, we'd all usually have our own stuff playing. Not a problem since you could barely hear the neighbor's music. Well, the CEO didn't like hearing multiple songs when walking through the warehouse. He made a rule that we all either had to listen to the same music or none at all.
I'd put on the same song, but everyone started 15 seconds apart.
We aren't allowed to wear jackets unless they are purchased from the resort gift shop with the hotel name logo on it. They are $50 plus and we don't get reimbursed, but it's the price you pay to stay warm in the cold months.
McDonald's did this to us when I worked there. They paid half, but they were still like $50 to $60 for a shitty fleece. I just wore my regular jacket and nobody said a thing.
Now it's your turn. What's the most ridiculous rule your boss or workplace has ever made you follow? Tell us in the comments and remember to call it a challenge, not a problem.
What is your most embarrassing ever moment? Everyone has at least one memory that makes them want to disappear whenever it comes back. And these stories will have you cringing, laughing, and feeling very grateful they didn't happen to you.
Tried out roller derby because I watched Whip It and thought it'd be cool. I then proceeded to fall in my first training session, break both my elbows, but not know it at the time, get back up, fall again, and then when I couldn't get my roller skates off on account of the broken elbows. Of course, I asked one of the fellow trainees to help me. I farted in their face as they were doing so. I never went back, obviously.
This should be the sequel to Whip It.
Whip it!
Whip shit!
I was in hospital with rectal bleeding. Over a couple of hours, I had DIRS. Nurses and medical students all come to examine me and insert their fingers where the sun doesn't shine. To the point I was beyond embarrassed. So when another young nurse came in and asked to examine me, she was very flustered when I revealed my rump and adopted the position. She nervously said she just wanted to check my breathing and heart rate. Suddenly, I realized I could be more embarrassed after all.
Yeah. She could probably figure out your pulse from your arse at that point.
I've had a doctor shove a telescope up the rear passage and invite nurses in to have a look up there. I feel like I disassociated.
Oh, hell no!
Circa 2010, I was at a friend's place with a few of us. There, a guy I didn't know all that well was bragging about his amazing new phone camera. This was in the days where there were very noticeable jumps in camera technology on phones, so he was scrolling through images. He had taken pics in a supermarket of a colorful aisle to show the contrast, and there was this figure in the bottom corner. Looked like a random had noticed him taking pictures and tried to duck out of shot while pulling a real weird face. I said, "Pity the fat bloke didn't get out of shot." He said, "That's my missus."
There's no coming back from that.
Similar happened to my mate. We were in our office working on something when he noticed a new passport on the desk. So of course he opens it and says, "Who's that ugly bloke?" To which I replied, "That's my mom."
I thought it was funny though, and watching him squirm was a beautiful thing. He apologized and even sent me a text later that evening apologizing again. Honestly though, it was worth it to see him actually collapsed from embarrassment.
Nobody has a good-looking passport photo.
Bruh.
Tried to run across a dual carriageway to the middle platform thing. Literally like 3 steps in, my trousers fell down. Didn't think I'd have time to stop, pull them up, and keep running, so I had to just keep going. Waddling across the road as fast as I could with my trousers round my ankles. Got to the island just in time for the other side of the road to go into a lil traffic jam due to the traffic lights like 30 meters away. So had to pull my trousers up while in full view of a bunch of essentially parked cars, full of people laughing at me, and then awkwardly weave through the cars to finish crossing the road, while holding my trousers up with both hands to be safe.
My older brother let me come to a party with his university friends and then left me to my own devices. Not knowing anyone and younger than everyone, I was awkwardly trying to join groups. Heard one group talking about Vince and then Van and thought they were talking about the Vince Vaughn, so was like, "Oh, I love his character in Jurassic Park." They were talking about Vincent Van Gogh. To this day I cringe when I think about it, but still baffled by what kind of freaks refer to Van Gogh as Vince Van.
I agree about the Van Gogh point.
Yeah, boy.
Handing baking potatoes to the guy on my local fruit and veg stall. Dropped one, instinctively went to grab it. Accidentally grabbed the guy's crotch instead. Full handful of his meat and to veg. Even worse, he's a nice looking 30-something guy that I've watched start on the stall as a Saturday job to running it with his dad. And I'm a late middle-aged bird. It was hilarious. 7 years on, I still go hot with embarrassment about it. He's still teasing me about it to this day.
One of those shower thoughts of I dropped one wise there too. Haha.
My secondary school chose a musical for us every year, and we could choose to audition if we wanted a part. Most of the younger students were in the chorus, and the main roles went to the students in years 10 and 11. I went to an all-girls school, so the boy characters were always performed by girls. I was in year 7 at the time, and I just had my heavy stage makeup done. The blusher made me look like a clown. I nipped to the loo, and there was an older girl dressed as a T-bird before me in the queue with comically thick dark eyebrows. I said to her, I thought my makeup was bad. Oh my god, what have they done to your brows? And she just looked at me, deadpan, and informed me that she hadn't had her makeup done yet. It's hilarious 15 years later, but I was so mortified at the time.
My most embarrassing moment was in school. I was in the school's theater production of Oh, What a Lovely War. I had to change from a WW1 soldier's uniform to a PRO's quickly in between numbers. I had literally just got my Harlequin trousers up and was about to walk on stage when I felt somebody pull them down and push me in the small of the back. So I was in front of around 200 parents with my trousers around my ankles. I wanted to die. The worst bit was the person who pushed me was Yvette Cooper, the ex-foreign secretary. Strangely, I have never liked her since.
I wouldn't go to any hospitals for the foreseeable future if I were you.
What am I gonna do?
Haha, indeed not.
Now it's your turn. What embarrassing moment still randomly returns to haunt you at 3 in the morning? Tell us in the comments. After these stories, almost nothing is too embarrassing to share.